On guys, it is your boy CadeFrosty, and in today's video, if you can already tell, I'm going to be making a video about the whole Silent Empire situation. But first of all, let me get into the gameplay in the back. It's a 29-12 gameplay. From whenever I came back to this game, I really don't know. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, then basically I just told everyone that I'll no longer be a part of Silent Empire, and that I would be making a video about it later on my channel. And that's what I'm gonna do for you guys right now. So for the time that I've been in Silent Empire, which was from, I believe, late May going into June, I was in Silent Empire, and I played on the youth team for a little bit, and until they found an adult team. But I still played on the youth team because I'm only 15, for you guys that don't know, so I really can't go up to that because that's basically just a LAN team. And basically what happened when they picked up the LAN team, they said that they would still be their #1 priority. And let me tell you guys now that we weren't. They were paying more attention to the LAN team, and I mean, I guess I would see where they're coming with that because it is the LAN team, and you should be paying attention more to them. Sorry for the laggy gameplay-ish. It was just I was lagging at the time, so that's why I keep skipping around. But yep, that was like when that happened. I already knew like everything was just gonna go downhill from there. And so what they were really doing with us is they were just putting us in tournaments, and we were gonna win the money. They told me, I'm not really sure if I can like tell me the cut that we were gonna get, but I'll just take the L and C right here. They said that they would only take 20% while we get 80, and that's really good. I didn't argue with them because I agreed with that 100%. If that's what they wanted to do, that's what they wanted to do. I really couldn't say anything about it. And a week, some week in May, they told me that they were going to be entering us in like a league, I guess. And it was qualifiers for the league, and if we made it through qualifiers, that was, I believe, like we would be given $148 if we would have went through qualifiers and beat it and everything like that. So I was actually quite excited. I was like, yes, I'm down 100%. And at the time, the roster for the league was me, Wade, King Gunny, and Base God Native. And hold on, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit away because I feel like just the slightest breath you guys can hear it. And if you guys don't already know, I'm doing this on my Astro A40s. So yeah, I'm using this mic. And it was a really solid team. We were winning all of our hard points. We were working on our uplinks at the time, but Search and Destroy, we would shut it down like Swift 6-1, 6-0. We were just really good, and I was really confident going into this tournament. And the day comes for the tournament. King Gunny and what's his name? Base God Native. They both leave. Like, they just go. They say that they're gonna go to a LAN tournament where they live, and so they wouldn't be able to play in the tournament. But roster lock hadn't happened yet. And so I was like, alright, so maybe I can get like, my homies or whatever to come, to come help me. And I was like, alright, so that's no big deal. Although I was really counting on them to be there. That goes by, and then when tournament time comes up, Wade tells me, yo, I'm not even going to be able to make it. I'm with my family right now, and we're just going for a car ride. And I don't think I'll be back in time for the tournament. And so that really put a hole in my, my confidence in going into that tournament. And so basically they told me that they would find me the team and that I wouldn't have to worry. So I was like, oh, alright. And then when I found out that it would be Prophet, this kid named Stookie, and one dude I didn't even know at all, like, had no idea, didn't even know what his name was. I found out that would be my roster. And let me tell you guys now, the only one that really matched my skill level is Stookie. and even in that he was lacking. I'm not trying to say, you know, I'm like 100 times better than everyone else, but with that roster that they gave us, I was better. I was better than those guys. I'm not saying I'm better than the people I play with now, but just trust me. When I say Prophet was a walking kill streak, he was, honestly. But his controller was broken at the time, and they were still trying to put him in the tournament with me, and I didn't want to play with him because I don't know who these guys are. All right, I played with Prophet for like a week or so. Played with Stookie for like 3 days, and the dude I don't even know, right? Did I mention I was at my mom's house, not my home where I have somewhat decent internet? I was at my mom's house. Her internet is horrible, let me tell you guys that. And so we went in there. I was lagging all around, you know. I just said, screw this, I just want to lose this. I don't want to embarrass myself even more than I already am right now. And so I just basically said, we're gonna lose this. You guys should have already known right away. Teaming with each other. And when I said that, the owner of the organization, Exile, like really just chewed me out for that one, because I mean, I guess he said stuff like, you know, you're the leader, you shouldn't be talking like that to your own teammates, and I guess I see where he's coming from. Anyway, that day goes by and he just says, I'm no longer funding you guys, and it was all because of that tournament. And then immediately, this is an org I really like, so I just told him, hey man, if I really lead the team and try and find active players, will you fund us again? And he said, well, first you got to get 25 wins, and then we'll talk about it. And he told me that in the beginning of June, minus the end of June now. We grinded. I found myself a solid team, and that team was composed of me, Wade, Jamie, and Raymond. And you know, I was like, alright, yes, I'm down, we'll do it. And here's the thing, we've been playing since Black Ops 3, that group anyway. I mean, yeah, there were times where we would take off and not team with each other, but for the most part, we've teamed together for a very long time. And I'll tell you right now, when we first started playing together, we already tacked on like 17 L's right then and there. But I'm gonna finish the story in a little bit. This game mode just ended. I don't really know what to do, so I'm gonna get the other gameplay. It's a 29-4 or 9 gameplay, I believe. Yeah, that's like a real different margin of numbers. But anyway, let me get back to my story. So we got our team, we named it the Puffin Puffers because we weren't really a part of Silent Empire, so we couldn't call it Silent Empire. You know what I mean? And so we really just screwed around at first, and we caught ourselves, I think it was about 12 or 13 L's, and we were like, only had like two to 3 wins. And so when time came down, we really started grinding for those wins when we wanted to be funded to go into tournaments, and you know, just to make the money. Because with that roster that I had right there, I feel like we could have, you know, won tournaments, because it was a really solid team. And because let me explain our roles real quick. I was your OBJ/Slayer, Raymond was our support, and Jamie and Wade were Slayers. So you really can't go wrong, right? And so by the time we really started grinding, it was like, I'd say 10-17, right? Oh no, like 10-12. No, not even 10-12. Yeah, 10-17. And you know, we were hyped because we were getting our W's, and we got up to, I would like to say, we were so close to catching up with our L's though. We went on a 5 winning streak, and it was like, I would like to say 15-17, and we were playing non-stop for like 5 days, I would say. And it really all came down to one specific player. I'm not gonna name who that is in this video because I feel like I would get hate from that said player, so I'm gonna just keep his name unknown, but they'll probably know who I'm talking about. But we were grinding, you know, putting in our teamwork, our team time, giving up our own time to play with each other. that sounds rude. But yeah, and one of our players just completely stopped playing for like 2 days at a time. He would just not even get on. He even made up, excuses not to get on. Like he told us that he was in the hospital and he messed up his leg, and when he told me that he wasn't even hurt, that really made me mad because we could have been playing so many more hours than we already had in with each other. And so at this time we were just playing threes to get those W's because said player wouldn't get on, and we were really getting sick of it because we hate playing threes. We've always been playing threes, have it be me, Ray and Wade, or me, Wade and Jamie. So we just always played threes, and you guys gotta understand from our perspective, we hate threes. We hate playing threes. But yep, time came down. Said player didn't get on until we had like about 20-ish wins. Don't get me wrong though, he helped us get the W's from up to like I would say about 20-ish, and then that's when he really stopped. And it was a struggle for us because we didn't have a freaking fourth teammate, and so every time we played fours we would just absolutely like shit the bed, like no lie. We wouldn't have a fourth, and so when we'd go into fours with that player that wouldn't get on, we would just freaking, I don't know, we wouldn't perform well because we weren't playing consistently like we were before. And so that's what I don't really want to say blame in the situation, but yeah, we ended up getting our W's, but our losses were tremendous. It was 25-40, and Exile, we were really just in our mindset. We said, let's just get these W's. Who cares about the L's? We just want to be funded. We just want to be in the org, and so we're like, we'll get the W's and then we'll just stop. We'll just make we'll make an entire new team. We won't have to worry about these W's no more, or these L's anymore. And keep in mind, in our ladder, we were 1,928th out of 8,000. So that's pretty good regarding our L's. But he was just expecting, I'm not gonna say too much because in an organization and they need good players. But yeah, one of them just wasn't showing out. Me and Jamie were always on. Wade would get on and he would text me too. But yep, I left Silent Empire. I left the org. I'm no longer a part of it. To be glad though, I'm glad I didn't buy a jersey like I was going to, because well, look at me now. But yeah, guys, that is it for the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, is what I meant to say. Follow me on Twitter, that'll be in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.